is and has been one of the perennial gospel legends of our time. She's a pioneer, songwriter, survivor. At one point in time, she was part of the famous group called the Caravans. Recently, in an interview on Gospel Diaries, uh, Dorothy Norwood sat down with the host of Gospel Diaries and she talked about her life in full detail. She talked about her career, her beginnings, about how she lived in Philadelphia at one point in time. She talked about Jim Crow, racism, and bigotry, and all the things that she had to face. Dorothy Norwood is now 90 years old. I'm going to play this video in 15-minute increments because that way you all won't get bored. So I'm going to play to me. So this video is courtesy of Gospel Diaries. Hope you enjoy the interview with gospel living legend Dorothy Norwood.
Welcome to Gospel Diaries, a platform that offers a unique avenue for artists to share their stories, their emotions, thoughts, and personal journeys. Today we're with Dorothy.
I don't know why she's in there, but
too close to heaven.
some folks just gotta be in the show.
Turn around.
All right now.
I won't turn
Come on, get out the camera, lady.
All right, welcome to Gospel Diaries, y'all. I am more than ecstatic to be in the Atlanta area, precisely Alpharetta. I hope I pronounced the city right. With someone that do not need an introduction. And I'm talking about none other, which you all look to my right, and she's going to be on you all's left. This is the one and only Mama Dorothy Norwood. Say hello to her. Mama Norwood, it is a blessing to be here with you. Can I shake your hand, please?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Okay. So I am so honored to be in your presence. You've been around for quite some time.
You didn't tell me it was for
What
porn.
in the world?
Then you tell me.
That's
Me. I can't work there. I'm a feminist.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to be around.
You're not tired yet, huh?
Not that yet.
Listen, I thought it was befitting to come here and just to delve into your gospel diary and just bring out the essence of Dorothy Norwood because you have been a pillar to our community. And I just want to tell you thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
My pleasure, my honor, exactly.
Yeah. We got another guest here. What's her name?
Her name is Lola.
Everybody say, hey, Lola.
Hey, Lola. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm from the south side of Atlanta, Georgia. I was born and raised in Atlanta. And that's where I've been. I went to Chicago, stayed 8 years. I went to New Jersey 22 years. Can you believe it? I went to Philadelphia, stayed 5 years. I just been all over the place.
But you found your way back here.
But I found my way back home.
Tell us about your childhood.
Well, my childhood was singing.
Mm-hmm.
My childhood, my daddy was the pastor of a church. And I'll tell you this, he and I and my sister, we were very close. My mother played the piano and she sang. But I'm going to tell you what happened. My sister, who was under me, we went to school and we said ain't. My sister said, there's no such word as ain't. Teacher said no such word as ain't. Isn't. So what happened was, my daddy got up to preach one Sunday, And we told my dad before he got it, we said, Dad, don't you get up there saying, ain't. So, don't you get up there saying, ain't. You say, isn't. Okay? So my sister and I was sitting right there with our high top shoes on. We was sitting there. He got up to preach. He said, you know, he said, I almost had a wreck this week. Some big old truck almost ran over me and my children. He said, but I'm still in the land of living. He said, and my sisters, my daughter, and both of my children told me, say, the teacher said, Daddy, said, don't say no ain't. Don't say no ain't. Say isn't. So we got up.
Tell a story.
And so we got up and we sang a song and we sat back down. My daddy got up. He said, they say don't say is. Don't say don't ain't. And so we say, well, what do we say? My sister whispered in my ear. And I come out, that's when I come and I say, ain't he all right?
Oh, my God.
Ain't he all right?
Ain't he all right? My God, I knew you were going somewhere. Hey.
The whole church just went up.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah, ain't he your mother?
Oh, my God.
Ain't he your father?
A father, a brother.
Ain't he your sister?
Yes.
Ain't he your brother?
Yes.
Ain't he all right?
All right,
I must know
Dorothy.
here, since you just told that wonderful story, like, was you fascinated with storytelling as a child? Like, where did that element come from?
Well, to be honest with you, a lot of my neighbors, when I was a little girl, they would always say, well, I had caravans. When I came back to Chicago and had caravans, the caravans in Inez, Andrews, Albertina Walk, and all of them. Dolores Washington, James Cleveland. Oh, they would sing a roof off the church. I said, well, wait a minute. I said, I got to do something different. And that's when I decided to tell my stories. There was a lady that lived next door to us. Her house caught on fire while she was out there hanging up clothes one day.
Wow.
And she ran in. She got a little girl, got a little baby, and put her hand over her face and ran back out. And God saved this little girl and her mother. So I said, well, I'm going to start telling stories. The first story I told was a denied mother. This lady had a little baby, and the baby didn't get burned up. She dropped her clothes and grabbed that baby. The baby didn't get burned. Then she went on, and her husband left her. You know the story.
Oh, yeah.
And but then when she got ready, when they got ready, she got ready to get off the train.
Because she was coming from school.
She was coming from
Oh,
school.
God, yes. Tell us story.
She got off the train.
Uh-huh.
She saw her mother standing there waiting on her with her arms wide open. You know what she did? She just turned her head and walked right on by. Oh my God.
Oh, my God.
The mother ran and told her, said, look, say, why you didn't speak to me like the other kids did? She said, because I saw those stars and birds in your face. I didn't want my friends to know you were my mother. Well, so do you know how I got these stars in my face? When you were a little baby, about 3 months old, I was outside hanging up my clothes. When I looked around, my house was on fire. And you mean to tell me you can get off the train 21 years later
Jesus.
and walk by like you don't know me? She said, that's all right. I know a man that sits high and looks low. She said, sees everything we're doing and he hears everything we think. She said, he got me by my hand right now. She began to sing that song. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, and let me stand. I am tired. I am weak. I am worn. The lady stood there just rocking. She said, through the storm, through the night,
Oh, yeah.
oh, lead me on to the light.
Precious.
Take my hand,
Woo.
precious Lord, and just lead me on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to leave it right here for now. Tune in tomorrow evening on Tyrone Bowman Live, and I will bring the rest of this interview in its entirety. This is part one, so I'll bring the rest of part one in its entirety. If you like this content, kindly subscribe to Tyrone Bowman Live. Also, check out Gospel Diaries. Just go to YouTube, type in Gospel Diaries. This young man right here, he is doing a marvelous job of preserving the legacies and talking to the living legends who are still alive, because once they're gone, we won't be able to hear about them and talk about them. I went to Wikipedia to try to find out what they had about Dorothy, Norwood. Nothing. A couple of photos and etc. So check out Gospel Diaries. That's where I found this video from. So till next time, I'm Tyrone Bowman. Thank you for watching. Never surrender. Never quit.